Gilbert Burns admits he's torn when it comes to picking between Ilia Topuria and Charles Oliveira. Both are close to him, Ilia being a frequent training partner, and Charles, a fellow Brazilian and longtime friend. While breaking down the matchup on his podcast, Burns stayed respectful, but his co-host didn't hold back, claiming Ilia will submit Oliveira even faster than Islam Makhachev did. That's a bold take, especially considering Charles's legendary submission game and resume. But El Matador isn't just a power puncher. His grappling is underrated. He's explosive, strong, and incredibly hard to control on the ground. He might not have the submission credentials that Charles does, but his defensive grappling is tight, and he's shown time and time again that he knows how to survive and reverse dangerous positions. That could be the difference here. If he can stay composed and avoid the traps Charles sets on the mat, we've got ourselves a war. At the same time, you can never count out Du Bronx. His aggression, slick jiu-jitsu, and the way he chains submissions together make him one of the most dangerous finishers in UFC history. And if Ilia makes a single mistake in a scramble, Charles will be all over it.
Clinching, avoiding the boxing.
I still think the head kick's the best way to get Ilia. We saw
I know,
in the Jai
but
Herbert
think
fight.
about the clinch, the knees coming.
Yeah.
The elbows, that Oliveira.
I just feel like
clinch,
that's going to leave him
boom,
susceptible to
guillotine.
get a big hook to the chin in that situation.
I don't think so, bro.
Really? So you're picking Charles?
He's a close fight than people think. I both are my guys, you know, so it's kind of suck for me to pick a side. But I'm just saying that he's way closer fight than people think. Topuria is still a good grappler, but no kicks, no. It's different, very different matchup.
Yeah. No, I agree, and I'm not one to like count out Charles Oliveira, but
did.
No, I think it's a great matchup for Ilia. But when you get knocked down by Islam goes right to the ground and subs him. I truly believe that Ilia is going to look at that fight and try to submit Charles faster than Islam did. And he's going to come out and then make that as a statement. So he gets the knockdown, he goes to the ground, subs him.
Chael Sonnen just stirred the pot again, this time by leaking a private conversation between Tom Aspinall and Daniel Cormier. According to Chael, he had asked DC to reach out to Tom and invite him on the Chael Sonnen show. But Tom flat out refused. Chael didn't stop there. He went on to reveal what their private exchange was all about. Before we get into that, this Jon Jones versus Aspinall saga is dragging on to the point where fans have checked out. It's no longer just about whether Jon will return to fight Aspinall. It's about the division being held hostage. The heavyweight title picture is frozen, the momentum is gone, and more than 150,000 fans have already signed a petition demanding the UFC strip Jones of the belt. At this point, most fans don't even care if Jones versus Aspinall ever happens. They just want to see the division move on. They want a real champion defending the belt, and the most logical solution: let Aspinall fight for the vacant title. Whether it's against Cyril Gunn or another top contender, it's time to crown an active fighting champion and get the heavyweight division moving again.
And Daniel asked Tom on my behalf if he'll come on over here, and Tom said no, but he didn't say no because it was he wanted to make it clear. No one's getting a yes. And the reason is because he's frustrated. This is Tom talking. These are Tom's exact words. Hey Daniel, tell Chael I'm not coming on over there, but I'm not doing interviews anywhere. I'm frustrated. I have nothing left to talk about. This is what Tom says. Now see, this is an interview. This actually is something. Nothing is something, right? Bruce Lee himself said having no strategy going into a fight is a strategy. So Tom having nothing to talk about because he's frustrated, because he's already said it all, because he has not gathered any new information. It's making him mad against his own allies. Tom would look at Daniel and of course Chael as inner circle, and he's telling us no, because internally it's driving him crazy. Now don't forget where Tom stands. I don't want you to forget that. Tom is not demanding Jon Jones. Tom is demanding bring in Cyril Gane, bring in Volkov.
Ilia Topuria and Arman Tsarukyan are already heating things up, and they haven't even signed a contract. Despite both being born in Georgia, there's no love lost between them. After El Matador's move up to lightweight, many fans wondered about a potential showdown with Arman, but when asked, Ilia didn't have anything nice to say. In an interview with Luis Cardoso, the Georgian brushed off the idea of fighting Arman, saying, quote, Arman needs to develop a little more, end quote, and instead mentioned veterans like Charles Oliveira and Dustin Poirier as more worthy opponents. That clearly didn't sit right with Arman. Just yesterday, after submitting Patricky Pitbull rival in a grappling match via rear naked choke, Arman fired back. When asked about the potential fight with El Matador, the Armenian standout said he would finish Ilia with elbows on the ground and claimed taking him down would be easy. That's a big shift from Arman, who's usually more reserved and respectful, but Ilia's comments seem to have struck a nerve. Fans have started calling out Ilia's pattern of feuding with almost everyone on the roster, even guys from other divisions like Bilal Muhammad, and now the drama has even reached his fellow Georgian-born fighter. This could be the start of a serious rivalry in the lightweight division, one fueled by personal pride, national identity, and rising stakes. Let's dive into the Arman interview.
Arman, a lot of experts and fans are saying they want to see you face Ilia Topuria. Many believe he's got great takedown defense and knows how to scramble back to his feet. With your elite wrestling, do you think you could keep Topuria on the ground for a whole round?
Yeah, I could keep him down. I'd take him down without even trying hard, but he's a tiny guy, short, compact, and those types are tricky to hold. Pitbull's the same way, short, stocky, hard to pin down. I'd still definitely take him down with ease. Holding him for 5 straight minutes though? We'll see. I don't need the full round anyway. I like throwing elbows. 1 clean shot and that's all it'll take. I won't need 5 rounds. He's not making it that far. Merab Dvalishvili says he's preparing and waiting for the absolute best version of Sean O'Malley, and while he's admitted in the past that it was hard to stay motivated for a rematch with Suga, it's clear now that the Georgian is fully locked in. He's treating this like the high-stakes fight it is, because he knows what's at risk for his opponent. For Sean, UFC 316 isn't just a rematch, it's the fight that could define the rest of his career. If he gets dominated again, like in their first meeting, it's hard to see how he stays relevant in the bantamweight title picture unless Merab eventually loses the belt, and that's a big if with the way the champ has been tearing through elite competition. This is O'Malley's shot at redemption, at proving he can adapt, rise to the occasion, and show that he was the champion for a reason. For Merab, it's another opportunity to cement his legacy. For Sean, it's do or die. All eyes on 316.
I'm waiting and I'm accepting the best version of Sean O'Malley, and that's my job to take this fight serious. I should not look down him, because I'm ready to worse, and hopefully I'm gonna make much easier, Yeah, I don't think about kissing this time, but we'll see. What never say never. But I was thinking to finish him, and then same time think about kiss. It's hard, If you finish somebody, how dare you to kiss the guy, So you cannot do that, You cannot think both at the same time, So every fight is very important UFC to win.
That's it from MMA Psycho. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for daily MMA news.